evening, Ulu. I don't normally. I've sort of slowly stopped streaming after work, but I feel like I'm so close to the end of Dawn Trail. I want to get to the end of Dawn Trail. This time I am going to go in with an actual party of real life people because I got the novelty of Sphene being on the party. That's great. I would like people who can do wall-to-wall pulls, and Lamachi just does not. Like, girl, you could wrestle a kaiju. Pull more than one pack, please. Miso Terminal. What's this dude's outfit? Oh, it's the new outfit. Interesting. He's very like garishly pastel. All right, let's go. And then while we're waiting, character config. Log window settings? Where? Chat bubble settings. Here we go. Hiya. Enable chat bubbles. General settings. You're allowed to display as much as you want. Maximum bubble size. Okay. There's also something about, like, render distance that changed. Is it just in, not character config, but system config? Graphics? Real-time reflections maximum? There was something about, like... There's something about, like, render distance that changed. You know. Can you sell heliometry? Or do you mean you'd like me to buy stuff with my heliometry to sell you? That it's something to do. Mayhap I wouldn't be fine. I would be fine with that. Yeah, there was something about. Okay, hang on a second. Oh, also, I've set Final Fantasy 14 for this. Good. Oh, here we go. Never mind. Come on, another DPS. Ready up. Ready up, buddy. Ready up. Ready your ass up. We're going. It's time to beat Dawn Trail. Come on. God damn it. Okay, let's go back to trying to figure out what those settings I was thinking of. Never mind. Okay, let's go. what sword is that? Is this Ultimate Eden more intense? Yeah, I'm not doing that. Come on, healer. 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 There we go. Display range under settings. Okay. Okay, these boxes are actually really huge. I might actually want to update the chat bubbles.
Created new endless for you. Not all are warriors, but they will follow orders. Kill and survive and so forth. Here, I shall prepare the stage of battle.
Probably good without me for just 2 seconds. I need to put on my asthma crystal. I feel like I might need it in a little bit. Stop. Stop. There we go. Sorry, the glam. Glam is important. IRL glam. God, it's backwards!
The memories of a physician. One who saves lives should be reluctant to die.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Come on, 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 come on. There we go. Fuck, I tapped out. Oh, but I brought back the healer. Too late. Oh, nice! It took me too long to realize everyone was dead. In case I'm wrong. I'm just gonna short cast.
We've overburdened the system. No matter, it served its purpose. I think I'll wait for the next pack. visit a prison of sinister repute. I need not compel them to fight. These are loyal executioners. They shall deal appropriately with criminals. Your sentence is death. How long can you defy it? They cannot escape.
I do find this boss interesting in that we just do all the fighting on our own. I should probably be keeping an eye out for the gang dying. Come on. He got the thing. We gotta heal her up. We're good. They can heal them. I'll hold off. If the healer goes down, then I'll pause and go for the healer. But fuck. I am curious what happens if somebody gets out of their jail. Oh. Do they just get... Oh. I was curious.
Your sentence is death. How long can you defy it? escape.
Thank you, healer. Honestly, healing this fight must suck, because, like, I guess not really suck. You should just always be looking at your party's health bars. But, like, man. Like, just not being near the guy so you can't see if someone dies incidentally. Good to know that the party members can help with those guys. The duty support just kind of sit and chill. Where's the rest of the gang? Are you missing somebody? No, they're both here.
Memories from an age rife with death. The desperation will serve well. The enemy is at the gate. To arms, good soldiers, protect your kingdom.
here we go. Let me fix my Asm crystal. Oh, is the cutscene gonna play in like real time for me? Oh, I have to go into another room.
An amalgam of memories. Let us see how it fares. It is the midst of the storm surge.
Over here.
Countless lives are lost in the senseless conflict. The war swells in scope and intensity. Bombs rain down without pause or mercy.
Over here. Don't like all these hole-ups I'm getting.
Of life is dimmed with every blinding flash.
Oh fuck.
Death is everywhere, pillaging the promise of the future.
Other side! Fuck. There. Oh fuck. Well.
good enough memories. I'll just see how it fares. It is the midst of the storm surge. Countless lives are lost in the senseless conflict. War swells in scope and intensity. Bombs rain down without pause or mercy.
I'm gonna keep my... Normally I use my, Swift cast for... Garuda's AoE thing, but I'm not gonna... Okay, nope, they're running that way, running that way.
Death is everywhere, pillaging the promise of the future.
Fuck. There was a fist, and then there came a giant fist. Here. Got this. There we go. And the gang was here too, canonically. Give it to the healer. Actually, I'm gonna give it to the tank. Ooh, I actually really like these pants. Robe Ninja Viper. I'm just gonna greed. Memories of fear and terror. Damn you, Calyx. As hard as this was, we must push on. Our countrymen, your memories will carry me onward. We'll see this to the end. Alright, time for some cutscenes to play in sequence.
Sven? The Endless he sent against us. They were from the time of the storm surge, before I was placed into stasis.
As far as we know, the only sector to escape the shutdown was the one containing Calix's memories. Assuming a chronological system, every other memory stored in that sector would belong to people who lived around the same period in history as he did.
Calix, how long have you pursued this madness?
We seem to have exhausted his defenses for the moment. I say we take advantage of this lull to press on.
Yeah, you can't summon more than 3 bosses.
Calix!
Well done. I commend your perseverance. The entirety of my memories are stored within this device. In the early stages of Endless creation, we established several core tenets. One is a prohibition on memory duplication. Despite the inherent risks, I agree and abide by this. Memories are the essence of the self and should not be diluted. We each have our goals. You seek to destroy your target. I seek to reclaim the key.
You had a copy of Sven, though.
Shall we forego the posturing and begin?
Do not doubt that we are here to fight, and I do not mean to lose. Yet, as one born of the same era, I must ask, why do you pursue your evolution with such fervor? What do you hope to achieve with this eternal existence?
Fair, there was only one Endless Sven at a time.
Your question is meaningless. I have ascertained a superior path to mankind's preservation, and that which must be done is that which I can do. What other reason do I require? Surely you have seen it. Traditional survival strategies are at odds with an increasingly complex society, leading to a breakdown of order.
My guy, you are 11.
This course promises no liberation from pointless conflicts or inane tragedies. Physical traits do not represent the limit of our potential. Why then should we relinquish that potential when our hearts cease to beat? I realized it was past time that we corrected our heading. Nothing more.
Even then, you were always so single-minded. I too have a vision for the future, and your plan is not a part of it. I won't let you harm another Alexandrian.
Then fight we must. Thankfully, the entity I now summon will make short work of you and your comrades.
I would love it if it was a simulant
A
warrior
summoning.
blight, but I think he's gonna make everybody pray for a release from death.
What now?
Oh,
What was that? A chill? No, something else. feels so cold. So weak.
Light the way. What if we all yelled light the way at the same time?
Across Alexandria, a certain emotion is taking hold. The fear of death. Terror for the eternal darkness that will, without fail, engulf the lives of every living thing. Allow me to introduce it to you.
I got it! I got one! 4,999! That's how many people he said they were up to! I made it just in time. Now to register. Death can't touch me now. I'm free of all that crushing fear. Forever.
Congratulations to all who have acquired a Neo-regulator.
I murdered a man.
We have reached our total of 5,000 registered users. The day of deliverance you were promised will soon be upon us.
Oh, give it back! I don't want to die.
Oh, he's not dead. Okay.
I don't want to die. You think that's what I want?
Remember now. Remember your fear of dying.
So yeah, I think I was a little spoiled
that
on...
terror will carry you across the threshold. Make of you an endless. Your prayers will birth a miracle which commands death itself.
What in the...
Yeah, he collected all the souls for a summoning. Not to make endless.
What's going on?
I'm curious who taught him. I could probably a fucking Ascian, but yep, it's Necron. Weird that it's their fear of death that's summoning him when Necron is the yearning for death.
Ether is simple. I need only reroute lightning energy from living memory. Then I encourage the populace to define its form through hope and thought and prayer. Such an abstract method, however, is rife with unpredictable elements. What I wanted was an entity that could defeat you with utmost certainty. To that end, I set strict parameters for a concept of my own design. It was a laborious task, one that required almost more time than I had, but I managed it in the end. And now, everything is in readiness. I bid you, come forth.
And this is just the final boss arena for 9. Yep, it's Necron.
What is that?
Do y'all still have your warding scales on? And also, do you have a spare one for Wuklamot and Sphene? I guess if you don't, we can just cure them.
A primal summoning, and one defined by a concept, no less. How did he learn such techniques? Keep these close.
Okay, you do have spare ones for them. That's what I was wondering.
That is a false deity, brought into being through the prayers of the desperate and the hopeful. The talismans will protect your minds from being enthralled.
Good, nice to know that we still just have these just hanging around. Oh, I like how the ring behind him is the regulator thing.
Do you still mean to stand against me?
I mean to win.
That remains to be seen.
I will say, the Ageless Necropolis. I will say, I prefer the Final Fantasy IX version of this theme. This is far less Disco Night than the Final Fantasy IX version. God, do I enter with the gang? Hey, small talk. Summoning ritual alone made my blood run cold, like I was halfway to becoming a corpse. What's he saying? That the fears of everyone in Alexandria gave birth to this horror? It all finally makes sense. Those mechanical rampages were not orchestrated solely for the purpose of harvesting ether. They were intended to heighten the collective fear of death, that the primal manifested by the people's terror would be that much more powerful. So it is a primal which embodies the concept of death and all its terror. He has made manifest a most troublesome foe. As I feared, I was right to bring spare warding scales. Against the threat of primal, we must take advantage of every warrior we can field. I don't care if that thing's a walking nightmare. Let's send it back to the darkness. An abundance of lightning would indeed obliviate the need for crystals. I should like to know where Calyx came by this summoning knowledge. Alright, Hi gang, I love you. I would love to enter the fight with all of you, but I actually think I'm just gonna enter with some randos. Okay, system settings, other settings. There you go, maximum. Little sad we're not going to be fighting, like... Little sad we're not going to be fighting, like, the Black Waltzes. Also, how's my audio, by the way?
those who obstruct evolution shall suffer the rotting fate of all flesh. You are bound by the limits of flesh. It will betray you.
I don't know about you, Calix, but I have this thing called a limit break.
Drag them to their graves.
Okay. Pretty straightforward so far. There's darkness on that one. I'm assuming I don't want to be by it. I was correct. I didn't move in time because my snapshots are ass. I got the bad touch.
You will see. Death is upon you.
Oh no. That's a... Oh god, a tank buster cleave? That's interesting.
Perhaps this.
Like, that's what that was, right? That was a tank buster, but also like a half-room tank buster cleave.
Kill them.
I don't know what the diamond means. Oh! That's what that means. Okay.
Bothersome.
We go over here.
Kill them.
Oh god. How do I tell? How do I tell which one it's
Fear
doing?
compounds fear, eroding your strength.
I fear nothing. I killed the embodiment of Nihil. I'm dead. Okay, maybe I fear a couple of things. Telegraph an attack with the giant circle, and then the stone sword for later. Oh, okay. Cannon will lit from multiple mechanics. Okay.
You will die for me now. You are bound by the limits of flesh. It will betray you. Drag them to their graves.
Here.
There.
Okay, goop on that hand. Goop on that hand. I guess Necron is the fear of death. It's not necessarily that humanity yearns for death. Well, it was like he wanted. Kuja wanted to return the. He was like, oh, I'm gonna return everybody to the Zero world because they desire oblivion and nihilism. So I think like it is weird. The plot of 9 is that everyone's afraid of death. Okay, so that's okay. It's an out. Okay, and he saves the out in the crystal. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it now. I understand.
Fear compounds fear, eroding your strength. I will reduce.
I put up a carbuncle shield. I tried. Okay, you go, Sage.
You will die for me now.
Oh, we can kill the hands?
Accepting death is the greatest sin a life can commit. The endless darkness engulfs.
I didn't target anything. Oh. Oh, I'm doomed. Oh god. Alright, get me out of here. Oh no. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, cool. Okay. We made it.
Still alive. But there are ways to change that.
Okay, okay. This boss is cool. This boss is cool. I kind of really love this.
Yeah.
Got the goop. You got that goop on him.
Those who do not resist death deserve it.
Okay. In. Oh god, wait, what was the first one? I'm gonna hope that these nerds Oh god, and it does a squiggle? Oh god, which one is that? Gang? I'm trusting you. I'm trusting you, gang. I'm trusting you. Nope, I trusted you. I shouldn't have trusted. There was no trust that I should have had. Oh god, oh god. Then in? Yeah, okay. Okay, okay. Cool. Cool, that's fine. We're still alive. Everything's okay.
If you must.
I feel like that was the least efficient way to do that.
There.
Oh god, the goop!
We struggle in vain.
Okay, it's an out. One is out. Okay. Or rather, it's an in. It's an in.
Once the terror takes root, it will only continue to grow.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Sure then.
Okay, then we go in. Then we go in. Where's half the party? Why is half the party gone? Did they, are they like in another dimension? What happened?
Eroding your strength.
Oh, they're in the fear dimension. Oh, oh no. Okay. God, this fight is crazy. Boy, back out. Harpy protect. I'm dead.
I will reduce you to ether. Those who do not resist death deserve it.
Okay, one is an out. Two is an in. So one is out. So it's out, in, out. Okay, it's out, in, starting with one. Which then means that it does the flippy in. It's in. It's in. It's in. It's in. It's in. It's in. Okay, cool. I got this. Okay, and then it's an out. And then it's an in. And then it's an out. Cool, we got it. We got it. We got it. I'm smart. I'm good at video games. I'm a really handsome, really cool video game boy. I know all things. We did it! I'm gonna give it to our sage, because they revived the whole gang. Nothing left to throw at us. We did it! Is that truly the end of it? Something doesn't feel right. A primal of all things. Alright, and let's find out that we didn't actually kill it. or something.
Is it over?
Now, the memory bank.
It's shielded.
I invited you to destroy it. I did not say I would let you. It is clear your strength cannot be gauged by ordinary means.
Yeah, there was like an entire robot from another dimension that tried this like
But I anticipated
3
as much.
expansions ago.
What did you do to it?
The ignorance is almost laughable. You do not understand that you yourselves are to blame. You brought death to my creation. What do you suppose happens when a being manifested by the fear of dying experiences that terror firsthand? It grows stronger.
Oh, so it's a Super Saiyan.
I feel it again. That same weakness.
It will rise again and again until the lightning which infuses this entire world has been drained to its last spark. You fight a losing battle.
God damn you.
But the thing that can stop it is if the people back in Alexandria stop praying for it, and our friends
Honest in
who've
this
all gotten
manner, does it
together
not demonstrate just how powerful mankind's aversion to death truly is.
will be like, nah, guys, it's fine, death is cool, and everyone's
You
like,
will
oh man,
not
you're right, death
prevail
is cool.
against this foe. I, meanwhile, will continue my crusade against mortality. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. That is the promise I offer.
So long as our memories endure. This is wrong, Alex. You twist the meaning of those words. They are not meant to teach the living that physical death is nothing to fear. They are meant to offer comfort to those we leave behind. I know that litany all too well. I heard it time and time again over the course of the war. Help me, Shale. I must speak to Alexandria. Make my voice heard.
Oh, you're using the link pearl and not a communicator?
Nahe, don't you recognize me? Nahe!
What's happening? What's wrong with them? What will become of us?
Fellow Alexandrians, please, heed my words.
Really nice of Necron to give her the time to make an entire speech.
What now? Another broadcast? I know that voice.
Death can be frightening and terrible. I understand the desire to forget, to seek eternal life and be freed from fear. Yet, we live in this world in the here and now, the bearers of memories varied and rich. Our worries can weigh heavy, and there may be nights when the darkness feels like more than we can bear. But if we can endure those dark hours, the world will always brighten come the dawn. And in the chill of that new morning, will the memories of loved ones be there to warm us and carry us forward? So do not forget their passing. Let them be our courage. Fear not a life well lived. For one day, the memories we leave behind will be the warmth another needs when their morning finds them.
What is this reaction? An irregular factor in the equation. Eliminate her.
Yeah!
No, you don't!
Memories cannot be duplicated, but they can be transferred.
Leave the primal to us. Hurry and take care of that memory bank.
Oh. Damn. Limit break.
I gave her my word! I promised I would protect her people!
And will protect them together.
Oh, there's projectors over there we could have hit. I feel like we could have dealt with that.
The others.
Go! Kill the thing! Oh yay! I'm actually allowed to do class-specific attack animation. Nice. There is a chance that this man still transferred out. Or, like, there's a version of him out there, but it's, like, incomplete. Because we also need to learn where we also need to figure out where he learned how to do primal summonings. I'm not buying that he's dead. I mean, he's dead, but he's deader than he was already.
Careful. You're badly hurt. You'd be lucky if you only broke a bone or two.
Yeah, if there were projectors for that force field, shouldn't we have
It
just,
won't
like,
be
killed the
long until your
projectors?
fever rises. We need to see you back to Tural and into the care of a chirurgeon.
I kept my promise.
Did you though? I still think he's out there. I still think he's out there. I'm pretty sure he's out there. There's gonna be a cliffhanger.
Lamity.
There's gonna be a cliffhanger that shows that, like, a corrupted version of him is out there or something. It's finally over. Beef Calyx was working to transfer his memories at the end there, but he vanished at the exact moment the device exploded. We must have stopped him just in time. Did he? Did we? Or did he transfer himself? It was almost complete. Kryl, I'm not happy about this. I don't know if there was no... That sure didn't seem like a definitive death. The thing is, in this game, unless there's a body, I'm not buying that they're dead, and Calyx, by definition, has no body. I don't know. After dealing with last blow, I hadn't a drop of ether left to spend. Thank you for seeing through to the end. It's good to be out of that terminal, but what are you? No injuries or lingering ill effects? Let's bask in the victory for a moment, shall we? We can take stock once we've had a chance to recuperate. I love this version of a trail unending. It's so great. She's yet to regain consciousness, but worry not, Lamachi will be fine. I've been in touch with Valcona, and he's made arrangements to convey her home. By which he means to come and fetch Lamati himself, apparently. Given the extent of her injuries and exertions, she'll likely spend many days abed. Oh, Wuk-Lamat. You can't just help yourself, can you? Like a certain someone. That said, I couldn't have done it without you. And once she had the barrier down, you saw to it that Calix's stored memories were destroyed. Guys, please stop saying this. He's gonna still be out there. She's preservation is no more, I pray. I'm praying too, but I don't think so. I'm angst. I can't be happy about this. Cause that's the other thing. We don't know who the big bad for this next, like, arc of expansions is. So there's, like... Calix would have made the most sense as an overarching villain. So I can't believe that he's dead. No longer will Calix dictate the course of our people. No longer will our grief be locked away and forgotten. The freedom to feel joy and sadness, to feel all that we are meant to experience, is in the hands of Alexandrians once more. I really loved her speech. I can never thank you enough. When we are rested and ready, we shall have to conduct a thorough investigation into how Calix came to know that summoning ritual. Aye, for where there are primals, the Asians are near far. We must consider that those who offered up prayers during the summoning may very well have fallen under the entity's sway. I shall wait here with our patient until Valcona arrives. Feel free to go on ahead and tend to Alexandria's needs in the meantime. Yes, we should get going. I'll contact Shale en route and ask for an update on the situation in the city. Shall we make for the outskirts first, then? We can check on things there before heading into Everkeep. I expect I shan't be waiting long after hearing Lamati's injuries. Kona sounded fit to launch himself here by siege engine. I want those wings. Zoralja EX wings are the coolest. Granted, I don't know what the Necron wings look like, but... I hope there's an orchestrion role for this version of a Trail End ending, because I kind of love it. I was able to speak with Shale and Aaronville. I'll share the news with everyone in just a moment. Given Sphene an abridged explanation of primals and their enthralling influence, too much detail would overwhelm her. Thank goodness, things are much calmer than I anticipated. No signs of recent violence. The soldiers have been behaving, at least. Everyone's been teaching me what it means to be enthralled by a primal. The outskirts seem untouched by trouble as far as I can tell, but what if something awful's happened? Deep breaths, Sphene. Aaronville and Shale have brought me up to speed. First off, just as we'd feared, those who adopted the Neo-Regulators appear to have been enthralled. So far, however, they've not shown any hostility towards others. I suspect this is due to the calming effect of your broadcast. Government administrators are presently working with the rest of the citizenry to bring the afflicted into the care of the authorities, and I'm happy to report that this seems to be proceeding in a largely peaceful manner. Which is all well and good, but the city officials are understandably requesting an explanation of events. Raha, Kryl, would you be able to handle that? Certainly. We shall return to the aid with the treatment's efforts forthwith. Meanwhile, might I suggest you look in on the people you fought so very hard to save? It may ease your mind to see the fruits of your efforts firsthand. Thank you again. How very fortunate to have you as our allies. Mayhap I'll take you up on your suggestion. Only I'm Only I'm concerned that, given who I am, approaching those unaware of my return may only serve to confuse them further. Then why not speak with, Mahuswa? Mahusa? Mahusa, I think is probably it. She works the fields at, Iope's, Halo, not far from here. As one of those who came to see you out before our clash with Calyx, she'll be glad to know that you're safe and sound. Or an excellent idea. I shall go do that. Thanks, Kryl. And are Kryl and, Kryl and the boyfriend, are they out here? No. That's where she works. Back in Resolution, she seemed most interested to learn about me, yet I'll be glad to learn much more of them as well. This fiend's identity will not remain a secret much longer. Her message has touched the hearts of the people throughout the kingdom. Annabelle and Shale were both relieved to learn of our victory. I could practically hear the tension drain out of their voices, especially Shale's. She was quite worried for us. Look who it is! Good to see you again, hale and healthy. I'm sorry we did not get word to you sooner. How is everyone? Well, nothing terrible befell us as such. The Neo-Regulator crowd did all start acting strange at the same time, though. Papoin was one of them. I'm told the authorities are tending to him at the medical facility. Needn't worry. With proper treatment, we'll soon have everyone back to their normal selves. Sure, I'm glad to hear that. I'd like to not lose any more friends, if it can be helped. I also hear that the Queen's Fiend, who tried enticing us to become endless, turned out to be an imposter. What kind of heartless villain preys on those people's insecurities like that? Yet, despite the dangers to yourselves, you and yours made sure to put a stop to it, if I understand things correctly? Then we owe you a debt of gratitude. It's up to each of us now to make the most of what you've given us. We're alive because of you, and while we live and breathe, our future is ours to decide. Your broadcast was a message of hope, for me, and for everyone. Now I really should be going. We still have to keep things running without, Papoin and others. There's a way to pronounce that, and I'm butchering it. The outskirts need all the spare hands they can get. Is there anything I might do to help heal the enthralled? Quite a lot, in fact. I could very much use a mage of your ability. Actually, this would be a good opportunity to round up the other arcane practitioners and teach everyone how to use the Porxies. The knowledge will come in handy for treating Levin sickness as well. Wonderful! I shall petition Gosan to spread the word. Our outskirts tour is cancelled, 'twould seem. By the way, Alphino told me that Kona arrived to escort Lamanchi back to Tuliolo. Alphino himself will be returning to Alexandria momentarily, so between the two of us, I think we can sort out the treatment arrangements. Given all that, I had in mind to ask you a different favor. Would you mind looking into Gululja? According to Shale, he's been running around the kingdom, determined to personally solve every problem. Last she heard, he was pitching in over at the Drift Downs with Erenville. If you ask Tapu, I believe her name was, she should be able to point you in the general direction. Oh, I know that voice. I'm happy to hear it. We all prayed fervently for your safe return. Looking for Galulja, are you? He was here asking if we needed help with anything or if we had noticed anyone who'd been acting strangely. He sounded exhausted, so I told him we were fine at the moment and insisted he take a rest. I can only hope you will heed my advice. I believe he ran off towards the ruins of old Alexandria. He always did seem to like it there. I'm assuming he's over here with all the friends. Yep. How... came in search of us, didn't you? You didn't have trekked all this way out here, but it's good to see you. Alice gave us the broad strokes, and Kona had some choice words as well.
Oh, welcome back.
It's been a trial, hasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And a dungeon.
We heard from Kona. He said that Lamachi is in no immediate danger and should make a full recovery.
Vow of resolve indeed. Resolved to be as reckless as ever. She might spare a thought for us helpless spectators from time to time.
You and Lamachi and all the others fought so bravely for Alexandria. And what did I do? I was useless, even with the king's authority.
You are 8. Actually, I don't know how old you are. But
If I were strong, more people might still be alive.
You are a child.
But I'm weak. So weak.
Because you're a baby. Temporary problem. You will grow up. You'll grow into your strength because you are a child.
That's right. And you have your whole life ahead of you. We all start somewhere.
Actually, there's something I'd like you to see. My father and Odyssey's swords. I asked Lamachi to bring them here. I've decided to train under a Landsguard soldier and become a swordsman.
That's a big commitment.
I'm still not sure if I want to be the King of Resolve, but I want to be strong enough to protect the people I love. So I'll train as hard as I can, and then I'll come back here when I'm ready to take up these blades. That's the path I've decided on.
Good for you, Galulja. I look forward to seeing your progress.
when I'm bigger and stronger, you'll spar with me, won't you?
Intellectual blade and he wants to spar already. He is Glul Jaja's grandson, alright. Thank you both for listening. I'll take it one step at a time and stick with what I know for now. Like cooking the meals that Otis taught me and keeping everyone's bellies full. How's that sound? Sounds like a fine idea. Everyone's been working hard, so I'm sure a good meal will be much appreciated. I think we've passed a Malmstone here. What about the back room? If you haven't already, I expect Shale and the others would appreciate you stopping by to say hello. Otis' sword has seen better days. I'll ask Genold to fix it when I'm big enough to wield it. As for my father's weapons, they were found in the Skydeep cenote. I wonder if he ever intended for me to have them. I have no plans to move on just yet. One of the afflicted is an old friend, and I want to stay close while the treatments are ongoing. I feel like somebody might just swipe these. I don't know, this is kind of a desolate wasteland nobody likes going to, but I'd want to keep them as like an heirloom or something, or make a more appropriate memorial. I don't know. Into the back room? Yeah. Hi, Crow. Oh, we had the same idea, I see. I thought it might be nice to catch up with our Oblivion friends before we delve into more serious matters with city officials. Made it back with all your bits intact, eh? I knew you was one to watch the moment I set eyes on you. As for me, there's all sorts of restoration work coming in. Won't be getting a proper snooze in for the foreseeable future, I reckon. Oh, I think the stars are safe. I heard the reports, of course, but there's no substitute for actually seeing it. Welcome back. We have so much to thank you for. Promise of tomorrow. Now everyone's back. I say we pause a moment to savor what we've accomplished. We've been through much in these past days, haven't we? That's an understatement. We've seen the end of a years-long struggle for Oblivion and for myself. Kakiwa and Geode would be happy for us. Oddly enough, fulfilling our purpose has somehow left me with even more work to do. The government's tasked me with conducting a more complete survey of the containment complex. Ah, the preservation facility. That lab where they study the key certainly demands further investigation. I can understand how those experiments may have led to the discovery of reflections, yet they fail to explain Calix's knowledge of primal summoning. I fear that he and his hunger for interdimensional travel were only one facet of a greater puzzle. There is still someone or something out there that may pose a threat to us. In any case, I think it prudent that we secure ourselves a spot in Shale's next expedition to the 10th level. Right. I have a meeting with city officials to attend. We didn't... Okay, I wasn't sure if I should have gone back and read that terminal at the start on Preservation's goals. I don't know if there was just dialogue there that I missed, or if it would have still been tapped out and this is going to be like a cliffhanger. I have a meeting with city officials to attend. 'Twould be cruel to leave Raha to answer their barrage of questions alone. I should return to my work as well. My first job will be to analyze the data we pulled from Containment Complex 1029 and locate other facilities of interest. I can only hope the information we uncover will serve Alexandria in the future we want to build. Whatever we end up finding, however, it's like to take some weeks to put the city back to rights. All these ambitious plans aside, I think you've earned a rest, don't you? No! Break room is yours to bunk in for as long as you like. Say the word and I'll help you settle in. By weeks, you mean months. It's gonna be like 3 months, Shale. It'll be like 3 months. Ready for a cotton fluffy pillow? There will likely be some time before the city returns to normal. You can choose to remain in the back room and watch over the proceedings. Oh, okay. This isn't the... Okay. While away the days in the back room? Yeah. Okay, this isn't... This is just, we're montaging. Several weeks later.
Ah, what an absurdly long report. Even working together, it took us an age to finish.
Well, to be fair, it was a rather absurd series of events. The mystery behind Grandfather's letter took us further than we could have ever imagined.
Truly. It feels like a lifetime ago that it all began.
Right then, one last bit of proofreading. Where was I? Ah, yes. The chaos which had gripped the kingdom of Alexandria was slowly but surely giving way to order once more. The thorough investigation conducted by Oblivion was one of the primary factors contributing to this recovery. Its members uncovered multiple preservation research facilities, allowing for a comprehensive study of regulator design and function.
They still had to manufacture these somewhere. Like, how would you not have...
we come to understand that memories pertaining to the deceased were not erased from the minds of the living, but in truth, merely locked away.
I mean, that is...
Permanent gaps in one's memory were to be avoided, as inconsistencies would arise during endless conversion and cause instability.
Isn't that how the memory erasure worked in Endwalker?
When the time came, restoring these buried memories would be a simple matter of transmitting a signal from the Meso Terminal. Acting on this discovery, the Alexandrian government announced plans for a memory restoration initiative, open to willing participants. This reignited the discussion surrounding mortality, as people continued to debate how best to face the inevitability of death. No matter the answer at which they arrive, it is certain to herald a major shift in the nation's philosophy. Yes, that matches my understanding of events. Excellent work, Raha.
I'm glad it serves. Shall we make our way over then?
Ahead of the memory restoration, officials requested the assistance of those familiar with the processes involved. So it was that our party and Sveen, who had eagerly volunteered, accepted the task of escorting the city's representative to living memory.
Before you go, we just wanted to say that we haven't made this decision lightly. No matter how frightening or painful they may be, we need to face our memories. Not only to honor those who are gone, but to make whole those who are still here. So no second thoughts. We'll be waiting.
If anything tries to harm you, you knock it flat. Come back safely, our Sveen from another time.
Yes! Be safe! I'll see you soon!
So sweet of you, but you needn't worry. I'm in very good company. Thank you all for your well wishes. Despite the disruption caused by the dome's arrival, the people in the surrounding region have since reclaimed their normal lives. The Tural which Galul Jar Jar united is nothing if not resilient. The winds of change are fickle. A sudden gust often the bearer of challenging trials. But so too do they spur us onward, keeping our feet ever moving along life's path.
Oh, is that the old? Yeah. Why are you just not in prison? I don't know. Are you forced to work a life of hard labor now because you were shitty and corrupt and arrested a bunch of people without due cause? What's up, Bakul Jaja? We'll probably go to Tendoria together tomorrow.
Then.
Yes, we've just come from making arrangements with the dirigible master. Preparations for the flight are still underway, so I'm doing a little sightseeing. My gratitude to the Landsguard for providing us with the permits we need to visit the Skydeep Cenote.
Of course. We'd hardly refuse a direct request from the vow of reason. Our vigilant comrades at the gate will see you safely through.
Wooklamart isn't here, of course. She is still convalescing, I take it.
Indeed. She's presently confined to bed and permitted no visitors. Weakened as she is, we cannot be too careful.
She's gonna jump from the, like, canopy, isn't she? The, like, balcony.
Sleep at night for the worry.
Oh my. Please, forgive me. I hadn't realized her condition was so serious. I pray she makes a full recovery soon.
Are we all, like, nodding because we're aware that Sphene and Wook have a crush on each other? Is that what the exchange is? I feel like we all know they're lesbians, right?
Greetings! What a rare pleasure this is! Is something wrong? Your friend looks like she had some bad news.
She wanted to visit the vow of resolve. And there's little reason she couldn't have.
Is there something you wish to say?
I see. I'm glad there's nothing terrible afoot.
Is Kona against her sister having a lesbian girlfriend?
And
Is that the reason?
Where there's a need. Sorry, I just remembered a pressing errand. Let's talk again soon.
The Alexandrians, I understand, have teachings similar to that of the Yokui. Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we are never truly gone. My father's last words. I've long considered their meaning. The living can find strength in the memories of those we've lost. They can help us rise to meet our trials in the present. That was certainly true of myself. So I have faith that the people of Alexandria too will be stronger for their grief.
It may be as you say. If we did not remember our lost siblings, we would not be where we are now.
Yeah, and you also wouldn't have had, like...
Or be who we've become.
There was, like, a whole lot of trauma that came from there.
We all have memories like that, I bet.
The memory is an important part, but also the therapy is a very important part, and you took a while to get to the therapy part.
Well, we made it. The journey was so smooth as to be almost disappointing.
I can only agree. Especially after our first visit felt so fraught with danger.
It's the curse of experience, my friends. Before we know it, the extraordinary becomes every day.
Says the 120-year-old
Life
cat
is an
boy.
accumulation of such things, both the happy times and the sad.
Right. Let's go over Shale's instructions on performing the memory restoration.
Also, why couldn't we have just kept him in,
The first step is to reactivate all the terminals at the same time. This will supply the ether necessary to operate the equipment, without creating any new Endless, of course.
Oh, is this gonna actually make the
Once
area
things are
not
up and
shitty
running,
anymore?
we use the meso terminal to transmit the signal and unlock the sealed memories. There are 5 terminals in total. Might you lend us a hand with one, Sphene? Yes, I can do that.
Not to butt in, but would you mind letting me take it?
Lamichi!
Should you be up and about?
I'm fine. My worrywart of a brother exaggerates. Mablu came by to fill me in on your plans. After that, I couldn't stand being cooped up a moment longer, so she helped me sneak out of the palace.
I'm so glad to see you're well.
Sorry Kona made you think I was at death's door. I was keeping up with reports and know what's been happening in Alexandria. I made the decision to erase the Endless, and bore witness to their final moments. And though it's only a tiny fragment, their hopes live on in me. I feel responsible for making sure that they're remembered, that their legacy is passed on. So please, let me help with sending the signal.
You've made a convincing case, but do take it slowly. The way is not without its perils.
I'll be careful. Thanks.
Very well then. I leave these tasks in your capable hands.
I really hope it doesn't look exactly the same as the original one. Like, the whole point... The symbolism of this zone is that we have to let it die. And while I agree it could look prettier, I hope it's not the same.
All right, everyone. Begin.
And of course, Arenville's reactivating his mom's. it's all the way totally back on.
It was the sight we saw, no more than a trick of the light.
Oh.
Or was it a gift? The Terminal's parting miracle? But those days are gone. We chose to move forward. We hold fast to our memories of sorrow and of grief. That we might live full in the present ere the time of departure comes.
Let's go home. To our beloved Alexandria.
Oh! I like this. It's not entirely fake, but it's not entirely... Okay, that's nice. It's real now. This is really sweet.
Mother, you protected me. I remember now.
In soft golden light, the memories of the lost returned. There to be clutched tight by loved ones, never again to be surrendered.
I am humbled by all you have done in service to our nation. On behalf of its people, I offer our most heartfelt gratitude.
We were only too happy to help. There are still problems left to solve, of course, but you've taken an important step forward.
We have. It's as if we were frozen in time, but now the ice has begun to thaw. Alexandria will thrive again. Mark my words.
What will you do now, Sven?
Ah, yes. Well, that will depend on Gossen. With your permission, I wish to continue living in Alexandria.
Okay, so you're not joining the Scions. I was hoping you'd join the Scions.
Laid down their lives for this nation in bygone days, and I fought alongside new comrades to defend it. I would continue serving it if you'd let me. So please, accept me as one of your citizens.
That will not do.
See, you should be our queen.
I see. I suppose my presence would cause too much confusion.
Now hold on a moment. You have to reconsider. I'll vouch for her myself.
Oh dear, do forgive me. I've caused a misunderstanding. What I meant to say is, it will not do for you to be an ordinary citizen. The people have been most insistent that you take your rightful place as queen.
As queen?
When despair held us in its thrall, it was your voice, your words, which led us to salvation. We would not ask that you perform the same duties as our previous ruler. The structure of both government and nation is to be re-examined and revised such that the burden doesn't fall upon you alone.
Yeah, how about we do, like, Parliament?
If that is acceptable, we implore you, please live among us and lend us your gentle guidance. The Alexandrian monarchs of old cared for us and fought for us, and you stand proud among them.
But Oh, what of Galuja? You have him, don't you?
He is a babe. Okay, I love Galulja. He is also a
Alexandria
child.
has 2 thrones to fill now. What one ruler might struggle with, the 2 of you can accomplish together. Galuja's still young though, so don't expect too much of him just yet.
You already know what to do. I understand that Wuklamad and Kona are not exactly, like, warmongering.
Yes, you're right.
But you would think that there would be a lot of, like, weird politics going on with the fact that...
For centuries, my other self bore this tiara, and with it the hopes and dreams of Alexandrians. I will not let them go unanswered. I will heed the wishes of the people. With peace and prosperity for Alexandria as my foremost purpose, I accept the role of Queen of Reason.
Give a lighter.
It's not an easy road, but we'll walk it side by side. That way, neither of us gets lost.
Thank you. Thank you all so much.
Oh, we have actual weather out here now. Look at that. Okay, I kind of like this version of living memory. It's not fake. Galulja was also of the opinion that Sphene should become Queen of Reason. We'd be delighted to hear that she's accepted the role. This great nation is set to become an even greater one. How fortunate we are to be here witnessing this turning point in history. Okay, I was talking about how, I understand that Wuk and Kona are very, like, peaceful leaders, you would expect there to be, like, some kind of political fallout from the fact that, essentially, an entire chunk of their kingdom has been colonized. Like, Alexandria just annexed all of Yasulani. We shall walk this difficult road together, as Val Wuklamad has assured us. Granted, Tuliolo's more like a singular, like, head nation of city-states that are mostly autonomous. So, I don't know. Sphina's, to sit the throne once more. She may have questioned her claim, but Alexandria's citizens have made their feelings known. The new Alexandrian queen has risen. 'Tis an occasion worthy of... I mean, technically speaking, Kryl, it's an old Alexandrian queen has risen. Thank you for your encouragement. Wuklamat's right. Ours will not be an easy road. But with your words to lend me strength, I'll take it one step at a time. And with Tuliolo will be there to support you. Speaking of which, I should be getting back to the palace. I'll make my next visit an official one. No sneaking out under Kona's nose like last time. Like this time. The vows of resolve and reason will both come, and we can discuss our futures together. I look forward to it. Shall we begin the journey home, then? I expect some confusion among the citizens will be restored, with restored memories, and I'll be present to offer them aid. Well, I believe this marks, the end to my role as guide. I was intending to accompany Wuklamat back to Tuliolo. What are your plans? Do you have any other matters yet to attend to in Alexandria? No, you don't. You need to stop at the palace first. Kono's been wanting to thank you properly, but with everything going on, he hasn't had the chance. Please come back with us, or I'll never hear the end of it. Edgar, get back out here. Actually, can I... I don't think it could rain here before, right? Yeah, I didn't want them to turn this place on because I did love the symbolism of you need to let the past die. It could? Okay. I guess I just never saw weather here. I really loved the symbolism of, like, you have to let the past die. You can't keep what is. But it is nice that everything's rebooted. It looks pretty, but it's not, like, insanely glowy and, like, theatrical, you know? We can do without the bubbling volcano. Just keep it, like, lit up. But yeah. Okay, let's go talk to Wuklamat. I spent a ton of time in living memory, both in the MSQ and in post-MSQ content, unless you do for, like, Hunt's Gathering Fates. Yeah. Oh. I was about to fly, and I forgot I can't fly. Yeah. Ah, no one told me you were coming. The memory restoration went well, I'm told. How long has it been since I last walked these streets? Maybe I spent too long in Solution 9, but the city seems livelier than it ever was. It's good to be home. Thanks for coming along. I just got here too. The Landsguard said my training would begin right away, so I'll be staying in Tuliolo for a while. We believe in you, Gululja, and whenever you need advice, your aunt's always happy to give it. Oh dear, our vow of reason is out of sorts. Can you blame me? Lamachi, you were supposed to be convalescing in bed. So you would study the way of the blade, Galulja? Is that not allowed? I will permit your training on one condition. You only practice swordplay in the presence of a grown-up. Yes, Kona, I promise. It won't be long before you're good enough to train without a minder. You take too much after your sire and grandsire for that. Wait, so if you're back here, does that mean everyone already got their memories back? Not everyone. There's some that, like, have side quests that are directly related to the fact that they don't remember their parents, so they can't have accepted the memory restoration program yet, and they also probably never will because everything needs to stay consistent. It's one of the curses of living in an MMO world that can't actually physically change. Anyway, so that was that. My days of meddling in Alexandrian affairs are over. It all turned out for the best. The former queen really did love her people, and it's wonderful that her love lives on in Sphene. Truly is. With that love as the foundation of her rule, the new queen will be a font of hope for Alexandria. There's no better way for a life and legacy to forever endure. You'll be heading back there, won't you? To Alexandria? I won't pretend I fully understand the workings of the key or the reflections, and I know I couldn't have stopped Calyx without you. Nor fulfill my promise with to the Endless Sphene, so thank you, from the bottom of my heart. But be sure to come and visit us again in Tuliolo. You're always welcome here. It's time I moved on myself. Once I've made the necessary preparations and arrangements, I will embark on an extended journey. To Mericidia, which you're invited on. Well, I expect my days will be filled with the administrative duties, much as they already are. I'm hoping to compile a comprehensive history of Tuliolo, however. The tale of our beautiful and resilient nation should be forever preserved for the future, which, with each successive generation adding their own chapter and saga. You really should make one of those pillar thingies about all the Alexandrian nonsense. I think I've learned to be happy with who I am, even when I make mistakes and cry and look silly. And it's all because of the amazing things I've seen with you. They remind me that there's always tomorrow. Becoming the King of Resolve is not something I need to think about until I'm older, but my father's authority did pass to me, so until that day comes, I'll study and train and do the best I can. You've really come far, Galulja, and you'll keep on doing us proud, I'm sure of it. I guess you have to go now, so be safe and enjoy your travels. We'll miss you. Send our best to Sphene and the others. Is this gonna end with a coronation of a new Sphene? Is it gonna be like the whole thing with Tural was Wuklamat's coronation and now it'll be Sphene's coronation? Whatever burdens I must carry, I will, and I'll become stronger for it. Just you watch. I won't vanish over the horizon, I promise. I'll let you know before I leave on my journey. I'll visit Shale and everyone as often as I can. There's still so much I want to learn from them. I intend to make a formal diplomatic visit to Alexandria in the near future, and express my gratitude to those who have watched over Galulja. Have you actually been to Alexandria before, Kona? I don't think you've canonically been there yet. Alright. Give me that Avengers post-credits scene that shows me Calyx is still alive with some Ascian we haven't dealt with yet, and we're going to Mericidia. Show me all that. You've had a busy time of it, Warrior of Light. Take advantage of this lull while you may. It's gonna be like 3 months here, Stola. I don't want a 3-month lull. When did Arenville leave Alexandria? Don't tell me he's embarked on some far-flung expedition without saying goodbye. He explicitly said he would say goodbye, don't worry. I hear Galulja has packed his bags and left to train in Tuliolo. Oh, I suppose you would have seen him while you were there? There are still those who can't decide if they want their memories back, because, you know, some of the quests depend on people not having the memories back. I said I would restore mine after things calm down, but truth is, I'm not sure I'm even ready. So we'll make this a gradual process and give everyone the time they need to prepare, myself included. We've observed no complications with the memory restoration thus far. Thank goodness for small mercies. I'll need to give a full account of what happened here to Thancred and the others. That said, Astidian may prove difficult to track down. And Thancred also might be difficult to track down, because he and Urianger are still on their honeymoon. I don't know where. They were actually completely absent. They were like, man, we do not need another world-saving adventure interrupting our honeymoon. You're here. We were just discussing what's to be done after the coronation ceremony. Our heretofore isolated kingdom must join its peers on the world stage. The fact that Alexandria is, or was, a nation of the Ninth will be the cause for some consternation. It may smooth introductions where the science provide an explanation of its arrival in the source. Rest assured, Sphene, Aetheris' leaders are well accustomed to hearing Alphino report on fantastical events. Once again, I'm in your debt. I dread to imagine what might have come to pass had you not come to our aid. I had other news. Those who participated in the memory restoration have expressed the desire to hold a funerary service. Rather than suppress their grief, they would embrace it, creating in their hearts a place for gentle remembrance. We have yet to hammer out the details, but I was thinking we might host the service at the highest level of Everkeep. Ever since my time, we have believed that the departed continue their journey beyond the clouds. Well, actually, we know that factually they continue their journey underneath the Earth. Actually, you drill down far enough and you get the Ethereal Sea. There's like a gooey center of the planet that's all the dead people. But anyway. You'll invite our friends from Tuliyola, won't you? Of course, and I know Zoralja only by name. I know of Zoralja only by name, but they wish to mourn their kin. I shall be sure to ask them. After so long distancing themselves from the realities of death, the Alexandrians are to be commended for their courage. It is a tremendously brave thing they're doing. Perhaps our hearts can never capture a memory as perfectly as data in a file. But what precious recollections we do keep will guide and sustain us as we fulfill the promise of tomorrow. Hey, roll credits. Don't actually roll credits. I want more story. You've busy days ahead of you, Your Majesty. Oblivion stands ready to pitch in as needed. Oh, and what of my investigation, Shale? I hope you've left some time in your schedule for me. Do you recall my first tour of the city after I woke? It was also strange and frightening, but I have only grown more at home here ever since. That I now feel a part of this new Alexandria is in large part thanks to your patient guidance. And so here I'll remain. Should you ever have need of my aid with anything at all, pray do not hesitate to ask. Some few of us will stay here a while, as it happens. We've made several interesting breakthroughs, and I have no shortage of mysteries into which we should delve. Then be welcomed as honored guests for as long as you like. You are, and always will be, my cherished comrades. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What am I gonna have to ruminate on for fucking... Oh, he did transfer! The asshole... Yeah, I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Fucking... annoying little... smart-ass child. I knew you weren't dead.
This is absurd. I have neither heart nor lungs. I was overconfident. Prudent course would have been to wait until I'd calculated an insurmountable advantage. A rash decision. One perhaps influenced by the others and their developments.
Developments, you say? Where did you transfer your brains to, man?
But no matter. Learn from this setback, and next time... Next time? How much time and effort did I pour into this master plan? I had it. I had it. At long last, I was to open a new path.
Gentle kick.
Imbeciles and their damnable heroics.
You are 11, sir. Here we go. Here's an Asian. What's up? Which one are you? Which one are you, dude?
Detected the stench of failure already, have you? Such a keen sense of smell. Yes, I will give my report, as is protocol. Be sure our Winterer peers are apprised of the details.
Winterer? Winterer? If none shall know eternity, what waits for those who hold the key? God damn it! Is he still on the 9th then? Like, where would he have transferred himself? It would have had to have been somewhere in the 9th, or... he would have had to transfer himself somewhere on the 9th, or back to the source. He can't be on another reflection, right? Because that's the whole thing. He couldn't do the thing. Kryl, what's a Winterer? Kryl, tell me. You're smart. I'm sure you know. It's time we give a thorough investigation of the key and its capabilities. I have a feeling we'll be calling your help with that endeavor ere all is said and done. Yes, please explain to me how it's connected to Azem. I know it is. We know it is, Kryl. Personally, I should also like to learn more of the Malala. The lore of the Forgotten People will be indispensable for their research. Okay. Don't worry, Kryl. I'll go to Alo Alo Island someday. Calyx demonstrated knowledge of both primals and summoning and concepts. Discovering such techniques through independent study would be nigh on impossible, so we must assume he had a mentor. But how are we to learn the identity of this beneficent teacher? Hopefully some hint is to be found among the remains of Preservation's works. I wonder what Otis and Selenia would think of my becoming Queen of Alexandria as it is now. Doubtless they would be pleased, knowing them, as also beset by worry. As their memory lives on inside me, I shall strive to rule as they advise me still, with a calm heart and an open mind to counsel. I'm most curious to see how Alexandria is welcomed upon the broader stage of nations. As a heretofore unknown, technologically advanced country, I expect it'll be met with considerable wariness. I shall do my humble best to ease the tension of initial introductions. We've compiled a summary of events and submitted a report to Ojika. As representative of the student of Valdesian, our thoughts and findings will also be shared with the forum. In less official matters, I'm glad to see Kryl finds a satisfying end to her personal journey, though it appears her appetite for asking questions has only been sharpened. The Alexandrians have adopted our techniques so quickly that they no longer need our supervision to treat enthralled. You'd be surprised how many Porksy practitioners we've trained now. Angelo, too, has been looking rather proud of his efforts. Okay. Okay. I don't know when I got this parasol, but it's mine now. Okay. curious. The Promise of Tomorrow, the more mellow version of Trail and Ending. It's under quests, isn't it? It is. Okay. Okay. Edit playlist. Excuse me while I go and add that. That's a good chill. Okay. Alright. This is nice. I can't sit in all caps. Okay. Let's get out of here. I would love to do Hildebrand and Sandoria today. But no, I'll probably do it tomorrow. But that was nice. I think that was a good ending to Dawn Trail. Let's see. Who's live? Is anybody live doing 14? Anybody doing some 14? They're doing 14, but they're doing Sandoria, and I don't want to be... Okay, let's go read Ghost BGN. Thanks for hanging out. If you're on YouTube, go on twitch.tv/ghostbgn. I wonder if I should just start streaming at night more again. Cause I don't know if like enough people are around in the mornings, but I do like streaming before work so I don't need to worry about it, you know? Or rather, like, I have a dedicated cutoff time. I don't have to worry about... I don't know. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. Array messaged you found the missing persons. I will see you all next time.